Hello everyone, Matthew and Wade here. In this video, we'll be reviewing Obi Wan Kenobi series episodes 1 to 3 that is currently on Disney Plus. I'll go over some topics in this video. I'll let you know if they honor Star Wars in this video. I'll let you know if it fits in the storyline that was created in the Star Wars lore so far. Each episode is called Part 1, Part 2, and Part 3 in this series. I'll give you my rating at the end of this video. The series starts off with the first episode recapping what happened in the Star Wars episodes 1 to 3. This includes the movies The Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, and Revenge of the Sith. It does an excellent job of having the viewer remember what happened in those movies. They are important if the viewer has not seen the Star Wars movies episodes 1 to 3. It will help the viewer to know what has happened in those movies to understand what will happen in this series. It is especially important for this to be shown as stated before in this video. Obi Wan Kenobi is on Tatooine, watching over Luke, and it has been 10 years since the events of Revenge of the Sith. Obi Wan Kenobi is a shadow of his former self, and he doubts himself. He has lost all faith and wonders what it has been for. He wonders if he can find a way to do good. He feels he must not fight until the time is right. Obi-Wan Kenobi is dealing with one of the Jawas, and they try to take advantage of him. As he told the leader, if you're going to steal from me, at least give me my parts back in clean condition. He is working as a brick laborer, and the Jawa that was dealing with him told him, you smelled like you came from Anchorhead. Anchorhead was mentioned in Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. And to mention this, Obi-Wan Kenobi is suffering PTSD, as has shown him having nightmares, what happened to him when he decided to help train Anakin. He's seen nightmares after when he says, you are the chosen one! You're supposed to destroy the Sith, not join them. As it is shown in this series, there is a Jedi trying to protect people from lowlifes. The Jedi is the one that was seen in the Jedi Temple. This was the purge that was ordered by Emperor Palpatine to eliminate the Jedi, as he wanted to be sure there was going to be no resistance to his reign. That purge was ordered in Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. As the Great Inquisitor said that was hunting the Jedi hunt themselves, he told the man who owned the saloon. This reminds me of the Math of Zorro, where the priest told Zorro that he would hide him, as Zorro was fighting for the people. One of the Inquisitors threw a knife, and the Jedi that was there stopped her from killing the saloon owner. He escaped with a cut. He met Obi-Wan Kenobi and asked him for help. Obi-Wan told him to bury his lightsaber in the ground and live a normal life. This makes sense, as you cannot be a one-man show trying to fight everyone. The Jedi that was helping the saloon owner was later hunted and killed by the Inquisitors. Obi-Wan Kenobi is watching over Luke, and it shows that Luke wants to be a pilot. Obi-Wan told Ben Kenobi, as we know from the first Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope, that was his name. He was also known as that as well as Obi-Wan Kenobi, that we do not need anything from you. Obi-Wan Kenobi told him when the time comes, the boy must be trained. As the viewer knows, as shown in Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope, shows that Luke does go out to be trained to be a Jedi. This happens after Owen and Aunt Beru have been murdered. Later in the first episode, Leia gets taken by a bunch of space pirates. The head pirate is played by Flea, who was in Back to the Future Part 2 and Part 3. Flea was the one who played Needles in that movie. According to Bell Organa, Leia was taken to the planet Diode. He told Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're going to have to be the man that I remembered. You could not save Anakin, but you can save Leia. And Fleet, by the way, Fleet was also a rock star that I knew. That's why you see Back to the Future, it looked like he dressed like one. He was one, ironically, so, according to my brother Mark. Obi-Wan Kenobi gets his lightsabers out of the ground. He had his there, and the one he took from Anakin Skywalker, which he later gives to Luke. The box looks like the one that is in Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. He gets on the transport. In the second episode, he gets the diode. His adventure begins with his quest to save Leia. He sneaks into a drug-making factory that is making spice. As was shown in the book of Boba Fett, that was what Boba Fett was trying to stop with the Pikes when they were dealing spice. I would have told you this when I reviewed the book of Boba Fett series that is currently on Disney+. Spice is like crack, heroin, oxycontin, or fentanyl. As the dealer told him before, I'm someone's daughter too. Just take this and you will forget her in no time. As she told him this when he was searching for Leia, and no one gets off dial, by the way. It sounds like a narcotic and how people take it to forget their problems, as she snuck one in his pocket. What this means is that it can create euphoric effects. Obi-Wan later falls in a trap. As the head pirate played by Flea said, the female Inquisitor figured you out. You're bleeding on my floor. As Obi-Wan said, everyone bleeds. He threw the spice and created the smoke screen and the effects he was looking for. It allowed him to get Leia, and he gets her out. Leia later runs away from him as she does not trust him, and he had to go after her. She thought he was responsible for why she was taken. She was taken to lure him and draw him out, but she is wrong. Obi-Wan Kenobi is not evil, but someone evil wants to use people to kill those that can threaten him. Obi-Wan Kenobi later gets her to trust him when he kept her from getting killed by using the Force. The Force is like being telekinetic. If a person is telekinetic, that means you can move things with your mind. And the Jedi can do that. Those who are Force-sensitive also have telepathic ability, as they can read minds as well. Obi-Wan Kenobi later gets Leia on a cargo ship from the one who was supposed to be a Jedi. He did help him to get away. Obi-Wan got away, but he found out at the end of the second episode that Anakin Skywalker is a lie. He later ends with Anakin Skywalker in the Bamfete with a brief apparatus to keep him from dying. The viewer gets to the third episode. Obi-Wan is fleeing with Leia on the cargo ship to the planet that is known for mining. He later repairs Loa after the head pirate, who was played by Flea, damaged it. He was killed in the last episode by the Grand Inquisitor. The Grand Inquisitor was later killed by the Inquisitor, who they call Third Sister. Third Sister, as shown in the first two episodes, is obsessed with going after Obi-Wan Kenobi. She wants him and does not care how she gets him if she gets him. Third Sister talks to Darth Vader, and yes, he is voiced by James Earl Jones. And if James Earl Jones can do it, he should do it, as long as he's capable of doing it. For some reason, the look of Darth Vader came from Dr. Doom. If you look at Dr. Doom from the Marvel Comics, he wears a mask because of the acid burns, and Darth Vader got burned by the fire of Mustafar. It is why he has to wear a mask, and must wear a breathing apparatus to keep him alive. It later leads Obi-Wan and Leia having to use their wits. Obi-Wan tells Leia, not everyone is good, Leia. There are those out there who will hurt you, and you must be careful of those you trust. Yes, people must take risks. They took a risk when they told a person on a transport shuttle that they were farmers. Obi-Wan later gets to the checkpoint, and he knows it is not good. Obi-Wan realizes that he must find a way to get them both out of there safely. He must blast the probe droid, as he knows it will reveal him. It already had revealed him. The probe droid can scan them on the face, and has no different than facial recognition software that is used today. It can be good and bad. It is good if the police are looking for a dangerous criminal, but bad as it can be used to control people and keep them in line. It will later lead to a confrontation with Obi-Wan Kenobi and Darth Vader. As he said when he fought Darth Vader, "What happened to you? I am what you made me to be," as Darth Vader said. As shown in Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, Anakin made himself. Anakin got so bent on his fear of losing others, and his lesser power made him lose those like Padme. Anakin wanted to rule the galaxy. This is his lust for power. Now Anakin, aka Darth Vader, wants revenge for what happened to him. He puts Obi-Wan Kenobi through a fire like him. It is what happened to him. As Darth Vader said, "You should have killed me when you had the chance." Anakin should have been dead, but the Emperor saved him as he needed him still, not because the Emperor cared about him. The Emperor still needed him as his tool, as this was shown in Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. As not to spoil any more, nothing more will be revealed here. It does bring the viewer to climax of this episode and sets up Episode 4. I give the first 3 episodes of Obi-Wan series a 10 out of 10. I find it did an excellent job of having to connect to the Star Wars Episodes 1 to 3 and helping the viewer lead up to Star Wars Episode 4 as well. It helped the viewer know what Darth Vader was seeking. He wanted Obi-Wan Kenobi to suffer, and the Inquisitors were his tool to get what he wanted. In the next video, I'll be reviewing the movie Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers that is currently on Disney Plus on June 6, 2022. I will release the next video for this series, as this review will come out on June 27, 2022. I'll review Episode 4 to 6 in that video. Thank you for understanding. Please prepare for a live video that will be coming up on June 9, 2022 at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as I review Miss Marvel Season 1, Episode 1 in that video. The review will be live, not pre-recorded. I'll also take questions and answer questions like I did in my last live video when I answered a viewer's question about parallels. I'll also let you know what I plan to do for the channel You can also make rests as well. If you become a Patreon supporter or sign up for YouTube memberships, or purchase stickers you can buy at the bottom of this video, I'll donate to a charity to help the victims of any mass shooting. I am aware of what happened in Uvalde, Texas, and Buffalo, New York. These mass shootings have been going on for 23 years since Columbine. If you have a particular charity in mind, please let me know after you sign up for or buy stickers. Thank you. Please go to www.MatthewReview.com. Please check the site out, and please consider supporting me there or hitting the Patreon button that's in the top right corner of the website. You can also hit the YouTube membership button that's in the top center of the website to support me there. Thank you. Please consider becoming a Patreon supporter, as your support will allow me to do this and only this down the road. Let me ask you this question. Do you go to your job and want to work for free? I know that I do not. If that is the answer, please support me there and the channel when you can. If you do not want to support me on my Patreon page, please consider signing for our YouTube memberships, now that it's available. If you do any of these means, you're acting more than just a viewer. You're becoming part of something bigger than yourself. You are joining the family and the community. I appreciate you subscribing to my channel. Without that, I would not be monetized on YouTube. Thank you for that and helping me get the watch hours that I needed. If you know you can help support the channel, please do so. You're not required to do this, but you're acting out of a sense of idealism, which makes this better. You can say that I'm supporting the channel because I believe in the content that this person is producing. If you do support me, thank you for your support. Please also consider purchasing your own Super Chat and Super Stickers, which can be used for live streams and premieres. You can also consider purchasing Super Stickers, which can be used for videos that are not live streams or premieres. If you do not want to become a Patreon supporter or sign up for YouTube memberships, you can also purchase these stickers. That is, it will help support the channel as well. If you do either thing, thank you for your support. If you enjoyed this video, please like and share on my channel. Please hit the notification bell to be notified of any views that come on the channel upon this video. Please let me know what books, movies, and TV shows I review next in the comment section. Please share this video with your friends and grow. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.